What's going on? Jake here with NDF Fitness, and today I want to give you a little bit idea of my transition from bodybuilding a little more over towards powerlifting. If you know me or if you've watched my channel at all, you know that my primary focus and love is for bodybuilding. That's what I first started in when I got into lifting back in college when I was 18. Those were the first books that I was reading. That was, the motivation I was taking from was how to be a bodybuilder. And I recently did my first bodybuilding show back in June of 2017, of this year. And the last few months I've kind of been going back and forth of, what do I do next? What are the next steps? Is there the next show I should be getting ready for? What do I want to bulk up to? What do I want to come in at? Do I want to stay natural? Do I not want to stay natural? And I was thinking, why don't I try my hand a little bit at powerlifting? Not giving up on bodybuilding, but, try something a little bit new. And the real driving force for wanting to do powerlifting right now versus bodybuilding, at least training-wise and mindset, is next year is going to be a very busy year for me, 2018. I'm essentially going to be moving out of an apartment and into a house and also starting up my own gym all at the same time. That's going to be a lot to take on. I really don't want to be prepping for a bodybuilding show while I'm trying to essentially, start a business. So I was thinking in my mind, how can I continue to make gains, progress, and be very motivated, but put bodybuilding somewhat, on the back burner for right now. And I was thinking, my partner that I'm opening the business with, he's really big on powerlifting and weightlifting. And I've always liked the idea of, trying to get stronger and see a lot of those, linear progression, those improvements as you can have in powerlifting. The main reason why I was worried about going powerlifting style is this isn't for everybody, but the majority, at least in my mind, is powerlifters don't always look like they can lift. They're big, husky guys. They go in, they do a bunch of sets of the 3 main lifts, and that's about it. To me, I never liked that because I thought it was so boring until I started doing a little more research and realizing that I can, train like a powerlifter and get stronger and still look good at the same time. The way I'm doing it actually is pretty simple, and now that I think about it, it's really just common sense, is along with doing your main lifting movements like the squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press, make sure you're still doing accessory movements, just not as much as you probably would have bodybuilding wise. So when I go in now and I do, let's say, say a chest day, instead of going and doing 3-4 sets on the bench press, 8 to 10 reps, and doing a bunch of incline press, cable flies, dips, dumbbell flies, what I'm doing instead is going in and doing, 5-6 sets of the bench press, pushing, high weights, trying to get some heavy triples, and then doing maybe a few sets of incline press, maybe some stuff with dumbbells, but not as excessive. My mindset is really towards the powerlifting right now, and I think that's really what you have to come to with it. That anything you're wanting to do, whether it's bodybuilding, powerlifting, weightlifting, CrossFit, you do have to have the mindset for it. When I started lifting and I was all bodybuilding, if my diet fell off by 100 calories, I would stress out. I would freak out because my whole mind was thinking just bodybuilding. But now I have my mind a little more on tune with trying to, train a little more like a powerlifter, possibly do like some sort of powerlifting meet sometime in the next few months just to kind of see, what I can do. And I really enjoy it because I'm still doing my accessory movements. I haven't gotten fat. I still look pretty much exactly the same, but I am getting stronger. So my mindset is, tuned a little bit differently. And that's what you have to do when you're working out, when you're getting into anything fitness-wise. You have to get yourself in the right mindset. Otherwise, you're just going through the motions, or you're going to quit the moment it gets difficult, or you have something else that takes priority. So just want to give you an idea that that's kind of what the next chapter of my life is going to be like. Again, still planning on the gym and moving into a house, but training-wise, I am focusing a little more on moving towards a powerlifting method and that same mindset like I was talking about. Other than that, I will keep in contact with you guys. Catch me up on Instagram and hit that subscribe button. And of course, leave a comment. I always like reading them. I'll see you guys all next time.